poker and the ancient game of Go. And I won't bother trying to do a précis here about everything he believes about these two games. You should go up, dig up this GDC talk of his from last year. But the gist is that these two games are still incredibly instructive, but perhaps overlooked by game designers today, who still primarily speak the language of games that we know from the past 30 versus the past 3,000 years. But if you get Frank in a quiet room and talk to him some more, he'll tell you that one of his life-defining plans is to create a new kind of sport, something as ubiquitous as baseball that can only exist in a video game. A game that will truly stand the test of time, that will still be playing in some form several hundred years from now. A game that parents will teach their children, that will get passed on through generations. And who knows if it's something he'll be able to create under his new ownership. But between that and the kinds of games like NIDHOGG, so between that and the kind of games like NIDHOGG or even Meshof's Jetpack Basketball we've seen crop up and played firsthand over the past year, it feels like we're on the precipice of something radically new. So what I'd like us all to start thinking about is, what exactly does abstract athleticism look like, and how does it play? Is it about creating a hyper-surreal arena to give us a new play field we can't achieve here on Earth? Or does it look something more like this, Copenhagen Game Collective's new PlayStation move game, Johann Sebastian Joust? Truly one of the best games of all time. It's something that brings video games into the real world without a screen. It's something that's playable essentially anywhere. And it's something that's creating a new form of computer-aided reality indistinguishable from magic. So let's start exploring this here tonight. Let's make this a thing. Maybe around this time next year, when I'll hopefully be back in town again, we'll have an answer that's truly sublime. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a quick little break to get acquainted with the games we've got here tonight. We've got Hokra over here. We've got... So we've got Reekers, which will be back on the screen here. We haven't seen this yet because we've got this whole thing set up, but we'll get that all fixed up. And we've got Miracle Adventures in 2113 happening on this TV up here.
So tiny.
So go play, get familiar with all these games, have a drink, especially if you think you're any good at poker there. Maybe let's get some braggadocio going here. Because after we do our next little part of the presentation, we're going to have the Canadian Championships. So let's meet up here again in about 30 minutes, and we'll get this thing kicked off.
Canada.